Now I'm going to read out aloud this Andrew Wixon review from the DWRG for The Leisure Hive. This was published on the 15th of the 11th, 02. Argy bargy. The first thing that hits you watching The Leisure Hive straight from season 17 is the revamped title sequence and theme music, which are, of course, much more dated and less atmospheric than those they replaced. The next thing you notice is the length and redundancy of the opening pan along Brighton Beach. This whole scene is only there for effect. Compare it to the opening scene of the previous season, which manages to be more entertaining and get more done story-wise while being confined to the console room. But then to criticise the Leisure Hive for doing things solely for effect is to miss the whole point of the story. Somewhere in here there's a fairly solid story by the much underrated David Fisher, one that might have fit very comfortably in a previous season. Although the story lacks focus, it's not clear whether it's about Faramasi gangsters or Pangol's scheme until rather late on, and Pangol himself transforms from an officious pain in the neck to a ranting megalomaniac in a pretty arbitrary way. There are lots of solid performances and two terrifically well-designed alien races, but you notice this only in passing, as most of the time you're wondering what the hell Lovett Bickford is doing with the camera now. The direction defines the story, being flashy, superficial, and distracting. And it really doesn't help the telling of the story. Sure, the low-angle shots displaying the expensive set ceilings add a touch of verite, but those same ceilings make the Hive seem gloomy and claustrophobic, surely not the desired effect. And Bickford's tendency to shoot everyone in extreme close-up all the time just gets silly, especially at the beginning of part 4. Even Tom seems a bit subdued by all the whiz-bangs of the camera, for his heavy makeup job for most of the story may have something to do with it. All this would of course be justified if Bickford's approach was the show's new house style, but it isn't. While there would be a general improvement in the quality of direction on the show over the next few years, nothing else approaches this level, and so the most memorable feature of the Leisure Hive isn't much more than a colossal gimmick. The J&T era has begun.